honey, it seems like I'll have to work overtime today, so unfortunately, I'll be home later than usual. I'm sorry.
Okay, got it. Don't worry about me. I hope you can make it home soon. Please don't work yourself too hard. I'm making your favorite for dinner, so hurry back.
Oh, one of your famous omelets?
That's right.
Awesome, you make the best omelets. I can't wait to get home.
You're too sweet to me. I just made it because I love you. I'll be waiting for you at home. I hope all your work goes smoothly.
Okay, thanks, sweetheart. I'll work hard so I can finish early and make it back to you. See you soon, my love.
Hey, honey, are you still at work? The omelets are getting cold.
I am so sorry. I think I'll be able to finish up here in about 30 minutes. Then I'll be home right away.
Wow, you're quick to check your messages. I thought you never really checked your messages at work. How can you reply so quickly to me? I thought you were in the middle of a lot of work. Are you on break?
Wow, you sure are observant. I didn't know it was bad to reply so fast. I'm sorry if it bothered you.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm sorry. I was just overthinking it. I just thought you were maybe too busy working to be checking your cell phone. I was actually thinking of calling you to see when you would be home for dinner, but you noticed the message already, so I guess I don't have to.
Ah, I see. Yeah, you don't have to worry about calling me. But I told you before I would be home soon, so don't worry too much. You can put it in the fridge and I can just reheat it. I think it'll still taste good whether it's hot or cold.
That's true, but I worked really hard to make it and I wanted to eat together with you. Anyways, I'll just keep waiting for you to come home and watch a TV show or something. I hope you get home safely.
I'm sorry, Natalie. It seems like I'll have to work overtime today again, too. I'm not sure when I'll be able to make it home tonight. I'll try my best to make it back early tomorrow, though. I promise.
Aw, I guess it's work though, so there's not much you can do in that regard. I did end up making a lot of your favorite food for dinner today again though, too, so if you can please try to hurry home. Today I made steak and potatoes. Good luck with the rest of your work.
Oh, thank you, darling. I think I have the same amount of overtime workload as usual, so I'm not sure when I'll be able to get back. But I'll make sure that as soon as I finish, I'll come home as fast as I can. You can put my food in the fridge again if it takes too long. Natalie, I am so sorry. It looks like I'm definitely gonna be late. Everyone is going out for drinks after work now. My boss asked me to go too, so it's really hard for me to refuse the invitation. I'm so sorry I can't make it back sooner today, and that I came back late so much this week. I wish I could spend more time with you and finish earlier.
How come you can't say no? Haven't you refused to go out with them in the past? Is there some special event or something going on?
I'm really sorry. I tried to say no, but my boss and the department chief both invited me, so it's really hard to refuse the department head.
Oh, you're right. That is difficult then. Well, I guess if it is the department head, you should go. Then at the very least, can I expect to be home early next week?
Yes, of course. If you want me home next week early, I'll make it happen. I think next week is okay. There shouldn't be too much overtime. And again, I'm sorry about today, honey.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just try to get home before midnight and don't drink too much.
Of course, I'll text you again later. Guess what? I have great news.
What happened? It's rare for you to text me so excited over something.
You're not gonna believe this. I got great news at work. I just got put in charge of a huge project. It's such a big scale project too. We have never had a project this size before within our company. And I got put in charge of the entire project. I can't believe it. Can you imagine if I do well on this project, I might be promoted.
Wow, Ken, that's amazing news. Congratulations, I'm so happy for you. It's great that all the hard work and overtime you've been putting into the company has finally been noticed.
I know. Unfortunately, there is one downside to the promotion, though. It seems like I'll be a lot more busy with this new project from now on, so I don't know if I'll always be able to get home on time.
What? Really? You've been working overtime so much, but you'll have to do more still, even though you got promoted?
Yeah, it seems like it. This project involves an outside company, so it's a pretty big multi-company project. I'm already having to make plans for half a year from now. It was already pretty hard for me to make it home early even before this promotion, so it'll probably be rough for a while.
Are you sure all of this is really your work?
What? What do you mean?
I don't know. I just thought it was strange recently. Like, you've just had way more overtime work than usual. And you usually don't go out for drinks, so I thought it was weird.
Those things can just happen sometimes at work, though. You know. And I have lots of different friends at work, so there are a lot of different activities going on. I thought you trusted me more than that.
I do, it's just I haven't seen you in a while, I guess. When the overtime and drinking keeps going on all the time, though, I just can't help but get nervous.
Don't overthink it, Natalie. Everything is fine, okay? I'm always working to support you at home, so that's why I'm always so busy. But I'm sure you don't understand since you are never that busy. I have a lot of things I have to do at work every day, you know? It's hard to give all my free time to you.
How could you say that to me? That's so mean. You know how much I do at home. It's not like I'm just sitting around doing nothing while you're at work.
I'm sorry, I overreacted. I shouldn't have said that.
It's fine. I just feel lonely, but I get that you're just busy at work. Thank you for always working hard for us. I won't bother you anymore. I promise I'm cheering for you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm really sorry I said all that stupid stuff.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you, my love.
Of course. Also, I was wondering, when you're done with your big project, could you buy me a new handbag?
Is that what you really want, honey? Is that what you should be asking me for right now when I'm working so hard?
I'm just joking. But really, good luck on your new project. I will support you all the way.
Thank you, honey. I'll do my best. Natalie, I have to tell you some news about my project. It seems like I'll be away on a business trip every weekend from now on.
What? Every weekend? Are you sure? I'm worried you're working too much. This project really seems too demanding.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is needed for this project. Since we're working with other companies, I need to go visit the other companies' sites on weekends.
Are you really sure that's necessary? And on the weekend too?
Well, the other company requested it, so there's not much I can do. My boss has also backed up the request, so I can't refuse. Oh, I hope you're not too lonely by yourself. Please take care of everything while I'm not there.
Okay. At the very least, could you give me a contact for me to reach you when you're on the business trip? I might need it in case there is an emergency here or something.
Got it. I'll send it to you now.
Thanks. By the way, are you sure you'll really be gone all weekend just for business? I'm still worried about how much you're working and if it's really work.
Jeez, Natalie, you worry way too much. Like I told you before, it's just for business. If you're gonna worry this much, you can even call and ask the company if you want.
It's just that sometimes I wonder about all your overtime and business parties and appointments. You haven't had this many before. You suddenly got so busy, so I can't help but think it's weird. Honestly, sometimes I wonder if your big new project is even real.
Natalie, why do you have such a hard time trusting me? I've never ever lied to you before, you know? I vowed that I would always be honest with you when we got married.
Then would you be willing to install a location sharing app on your phone so I can see where you are? It doesn't make any noise or notification, so it should be okay, right?
If that's what it takes to win your trust, then I guess I'll do it.
Okay then, it's agreed upon. Thank you, honey. By the way, take care of yourself and your health too.
Okay, I will.
I get worried because you're always tired out, so make sure you're eating proper, balanced meals, okay?
Don't worry about me, I'm not a child. Besides, we're almost always together anyway, so you don't have to worry if I'm only gone for 1 or 2 nights. But anyway, thank you for always thinking of me.
No problem.
I am really sorry.
What's wrong? Don't tell me. Are you too busy again with work?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just overloaded with work.
What? How many times has this been now? What has happened this time?
I have to go on a business trip next week, so I'll be gone the whole week.
What? 1 whole week? Seriously? Isn't that way too long for the company to be sending you away?
I was also opposed to it, but as usual, I'm in a difficult spot to refuse. It's a very important trip that the continuation of this big project rests on, so it seems that I really need to go.
It's so important that it takes a whole week away?
Yeah, we can't finish any of the work off of the construction site for this part, so I really need to be there in person.
I guess that makes sense. By the way, are you the only one going on this business trip?
Yeah, it's just me. I'm the person in charge of the project, so there's no way I can't go.
Is it really a 1-week business trip? 7 days of work is really long, you know.
Yes, it seriously worked this time too, Natalie. I even had to make an official application for it with the company.
What application?
A business trip application, of course. It's required to fill out the application when you're sent on a trip.
Really? I'm not sure if I believe you.
Like I told you before, if you don't trust me this much, then you can call and check with my company. Geez, when have I ever lied to you?
Ken, are you really okay with how things have been between us lately? We've barely even been able to see each other. If things stay the way they are now, then what was the purpose of us getting married in the first place?
You're right, Natalie. I feel bad about it too. I'm sorry. Are you mad?
Yeah, I'm a bit upset. Also, about your phone location app, I realized something. I realized that you can just toss it aside somewhere and cheat the app's purpose. Did you know that?
Huh? What are you talking about? I haven't been doing anything with it.
Geez, I've had enough of this.
I promise I've never left my phone anywhere, Natalie. I swear. Seriously, I'm begging you, please try and trust me just a little bit more. This project is really important to me. I really want to succeed on it, and I need your support.
I know, it's just so hard. Every weekday you end up working super late and sometimes can't even make it home, and you're always gone away on the weekends for business trips. I'm sorry, I know you have been working so hard on this, but...
It's okay, honey. Hey, how about after this project, we go on a trip together? We can go anywhere you want. I think it'll be about time for me to take a rest when this project is over anyways.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
Of course, just leave everything up to me, darling. Anyways, I need to start preparing for my trip next week. Wish me luck. And again, I'm really sorry I've been so busy.
It's okay.
Hey, Natalie, I just got back from my business trip and I want to talk to you. I want to get a divorce.
What? Why? What are you talking about? A divorce? What happened?
I promise, it's what's best for us. I think we should separate. It's not you, it's me. I'm not a good man. So please, can you just consent to it?
What? You bring this up out of nowhere and you can't even give me a clear reason why? You need to give me a better explanation. Could it be that you're worried that you're too busy with work? Is that it?
No, it's not about work at all. I just want a divorce.
Why though? Or rather, why can't you give me a reason?
Fine, I'll tell you then. My reason is that I just simply decided that a divorce would be best for me.
That's not even a proper reason. Do you even understand how I feel right now?
I just think I'm bad for you.
That's all? You say you're no good for me for some reason or other, but you can't even give me a reason why? What if I don't accept the divorce?
Huh? Why wouldn't you? If you want money, I'll give you all of my savings.
Ken, you have terrible money management skills. You don't have any savings.
Dang, what do I need to do to get you to agree to it then? I'll do anything that you want me to.
I just have one requirement. I want you to honestly tell me the reason why you want a divorce all of a sudden.
I can't tell you that.
Then you won't get any divorce.
Come on, please, just listen. You are always lonely when I'm not around anyways, and you told me that countless times before I went on all these business trips anyways, right? Look, please just look for someone else, someone better than me. Then you can just get remarried.
Huh? What are you talking about now? Get remarried?
If you just find a new man and connect well with him, your loneliness will fade. I get that you still love me and you don't want to get a divorce, but there are a lot of other men out there better than me.
No way. You're being ridiculous. I don't need anyone else.
No, if you find someone else, you'll be much happier. Nothing good will come from clinging on to me.
I really don't understand. Why are you doing this to me?
I still love you, Natalie, and of course I know you still love me. But sadly, there is no other choice but for us to get a divorce now.
Okay then. Well, for the time being, can you help me out? Macy Smith's husband is over at our house right now.
Huh? How do you know Macy?
I don't know Macy. Sure sounds like you know her pretty well, though. Why don't you tell me about her?
I don't want you to misunderstand. She's just a friend of mine, that's all.
No time to see your wife, but time to make new friends, huh? Interesting.
What is her husband doing over at the house with you? Isn't that just going to make things more complicated?
Make what more complicated?
I just think that this problem should be dealt with privately between the two of us only. It'll just make things worse if people who have nothing to do with our marriage get involved.
Isn't the situation already complicated? I don't think it could get much worse than this. Besides, are you sure nobody else is involved in you suddenly wanting this divorce?
I told you before there is nothing going on between me and her. I'm just trying to do what is best for you. It has nothing to do with Macy. I just realized that I'm no good for you.
You know, Ken, I know everything about your affair with Macy. Don't try to pretend it's something else. I've known about it for a while.
What affair? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You can quit lying and making up excuses now. Macy's husband knows everything too.
He knows?
That's why he's here. We've known about everything since the very beginning of your affair. It must be hard to put such a big act on all the time and make up all those lies.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I am not having an affair. I never lied to you.
Do you really not understand? You can't hide it anymore. I know you've been having an affair with her since May. Did you really think you wouldn't get caught?
Okay, fine. So you know everything. But how?
Ah, so there you confess to it. Thank you. Having your written confession is really useful. I'll take a screenshot of that message real quick for future reference. There's nothing you can do now, even if you try to delete it. It's saved in my photos already.
No, do not screenshot it. Why are you being so underhanded like this? This isn't like you.
Underhanded? Really? You think I am the underhanded one here? Try to remember the situation we're in. Well, anyways, I guess I'll let you know how I caught you and Macy. You know, Ken, you're way more stupid than I thought. It was way too easy to catch you in the act. And you really are bad at lying. I could see straight through your lies every time.
What are you talking about? I never lied to you. I told you before too, don't you remember? I vowed that I had never lied to you in my life. It's true. Why are you doubting me like this? As my wife, you should be better.
Hey, can you cut the crap already? You're not fooling anyone. Everyone knows you're not some honest, righteous guy. I've exposed all of your lies and cheating so you can't hide anymore.
Geez, I've had enough of you already. Let's just get on with this then, and you tell me how you figured it out. I'm sick of dealing with you.
Okay, I'll tell you. It started in May, right? Do you remember when you told me you were going to be late because you had to work overtime?
Not really. I said it a lot, so it's hard to remember.
I'm talking about the time that you weren't actually working. Back in early May, when you were at a hotel with Macy.
What? How do you even know that? You didn't even have the location app on my phone then. There's no way you could have known where I was. I told you that I was at work that day.
Okay then, what is this then? That's you in this photo, right?
Oh my God. How did you even get that photo?
I took that photo myself, of course. I followed you out that day because I was suspicious about how you'd been acting recently. In the end, it paid off because I got this photo.
What? You followed me out? Are you serious? Were you watching me the whole entire day too? Oh my God. Then you really must know everything from the very beginning, since you've been watching me. Isn't that an invasion of privacy? How many times have you followed me out?
I'm your wife. It's only natural for me to be curious when you were acting that way. And of course I knew something was up from the beginning when you started working way more than usual. And also, do you remember that time when you stayed really late and I was waiting with your favorite food getting cold? I know you were lying about working overtime that time too.
What? How do you know? I didn't even say anything weird then. How could you possibly tell?
Ken, I know that you never check your cell phone when you're in the middle of work, and I also know that you do not even check your phone during break times either.
Well, that day I just happened to check it a few times. It's not that weird.
Well, it wasn't just sometimes. You replied to all of my messages immediately. And then as soon as I sent you a message, you replied not even a minute later. It was so out of character for you. You were at the hotel with Macy the whole time you were messaging me, weren't you?
That's not important. I didn't do anything wrong. Besides, you're one to talk. Aren't you a coward to be deceiving me like this? You didn't even give me a warning or preparation for this. You completely backed me into a corner.
You know, I am not the one who was cheating here. Don't act like you're some kind of victim.
Whatever, tell yourself whatever you want. I didn't do anything wrong. Also, what do you mean about Macy's husband knowing everything? What is going on over there?
Oh, that? You really want to know? I'm actually a little proud I found him so quickly. I feel a bit like a detective, actually. I found him on the same day I took that photo of you two together. So he knows everything that's been going on.
What? How did you find him?
I looked through your Instagram and Facebook pages and posts. You know, you really are an idiot. It's so obvious and looks strange online, so it's easy for anybody to figure out who your secret girlfriend is right away.
What? I'm not that oblivious, and I'm not an idiot. Besides, there is no one who would snoop through someone else's profile as thoroughly as you do.
Okay then, why does the same girl like all of your posts and comment all over each and every one of them? And on top of that, her page is covered in comments from you too. I thought it was weird. You don't even use social media that much anyways, and you never look at my profile.
That's just a good friend of mine. There is nothing between us. It's a total misunderstanding on your part.
But you know, Macy has the same company listed on her profile as you, so it's easy to figure out that you two are co-workers. And that's strange behavior for co-workers, don't you think?
Yeah, I think you must have misread it or something. I swear that she's not my coworker.
If you say so. But that is not the only interesting thing that I found listed on her profile, you know? She is linked to her husband.
She is? I never noticed that.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, that made it real easy for me to get in contact with him. After I messaged him, I told him everything that I had discovered about your affair.
I still can't believe you went snooping around like that. It is a total invasion of privacy and completely inappropriate. You're out of line. I'm telling you, Macy is just a friend of mine. You're going way too far.
Can you even hear yourself talking? I'm the inappropriate one? Don't you think the man who is cheating on his wife while pretending to be a caring husband is the one who is completely out of line?
You really don't listen to anything I say at all. I'm tired of this. You have Macy completely wrong. Keep her out of this. God, I can't stand you right now. By the way, what do you mean by me pretending? I didn't do anything like that.
Huh? Are you serious? I knew all about your affair, but you would still act super lovey-dovey with me. I knew it was totally a performance. Wasn't it hard for you to always fake your behavior around me? Whatever, it doesn't matter anymore. You know, while we were both pretending, I was actually thinking about divorcing you.
Wait, you were? Why didn't you just agree to it right away then? It seems like you just wanted to fight about the affair then.
Well, I finally made up my mind after you went on that 1-week-long business trip. It really opened my eyes after I gave you numerous chances to come clean and tell the truth. I could tell then that there was no way you would change. Do you remember when I kept asking if you were really working or if you were really going on a business trip?
Yeah, of course I do. It was really annoying.
No matter how many times I would ask you that, you always continued to lie to me. I thought to myself, this man is unbelievable. He's impossible. I knew that reconciliation wouldn't work from then on. I just can't trust you anymore.
Is that right? I'm not sure about that, though. I think you're just too quick to judge and you never listen to me anyways.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter either way now, but I figured I would let you know. By the way, Macy's husband has something he wants to tell you.
Macy's husband? I'm not so sure if I really want to talk to him.
I'll just pass the messages along. He wants to let you know that you're not the only man Macy is dating. She's seeing all sorts of men, and apparently she's been promising to marry all of them. So it seems like you're just one of many others that is tricked into getting a divorce thinking you'll be able to marry her. I was pretty surprised myself, so I figured that since you're also somewhat of a victim, I would put that into consideration on how I will deal with you.
What? Are you serious? Wait, so do you mean you'll reconsider me and getting this divorce? Will you forgive me then?
Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm not finished yet, you know.
Oh, okay, sorry. Please continue.
As for your punishment, I'm still going to divorce you. I'll be using all the evidence I've gathered to prove you destroyed the marriage, and I'll be seeking as much alimony as I can get. Naturally, Macy's husband will be doing the same to her. Then I'll be suing Macy for emotional damages, and her husband will be doing the same to you.
Oh, wait a second. You're moving just way too fast. That's just not fair at all. I'm totally a victim here too. I was scammed by Macy. I've got just as much emotional damage as anyone else.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're the one who started this affair. I don't see how you're more of a victim than me or Macy's husband.
Don't you remember what you just told me about Macy? She was totally scamming me. She was dating other people the whole time she was with me, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't see what that has to do with anything, though.
Well, you said she was promising to marry the other men as well, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I heard from her husband.
That happened to me too. She told me that if I divorced you, we would then be able to get together and get married. She told me she would also divorce her husband to be with me. So doesn't that also make me a victim here? She lied and misled me.
Do you even understand what you're talking about? That doesn't make you a victim at all. You're just a cheater.
Of course I'm a victim. I was almost coerced into marriage fraud by her.
Why didn't you actually Google the meaning of marriage fraud? Just because you were lied to by your secret girlfriend, that doesn't automatically make you a victim of marriage fraud.
You're wrong. If I say I suffered pain or other damages, it becomes a crime I could sue for.
Okay, so why don't you try going and telling that to the police? Tell them that even though you were already married, you started having an affair. Then you were pushed to ask your wife to divorce you so you could marry your secret girlfriend, and that you were a victim of marriage fraud.
There's no way I can tell the police that.
Okay, well then, what are you planning to do instead? Are you going to lie to them just like how you lied to me? About your whereabouts, affair, and more? And besides, if lying to someone is fraud, doesn't that mean you scammed me? Your lies and this affair have ruined this marriage, so I was scammed by you.
You don't know what you're talking about. It's fine for men to lie. Besides, a man doesn't become a true man until he has an affair. It's just natural.
You're disgusting. I can't even deal with you anymore. Let's just continue this in court, since I see that you're completely unrepentant of all your wrongdoing.
What? You're going to court over this? I'm not prepared to go to court. I don't think you need to make such a big deal out of this.
Didn't I tell you? I'm divorcing you and suing your girlfriend. The court has to be the one to take care of that, you know?
No, we can't go to court. We can figure it out another way. Seriously, court is way too serious. If my company finds out about this, and especially that it went all the way to court, it'll all be over.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. I already told your company about everything that's been going on.
What? Are you crazy? Why the heck would you go that far? It's my workplace and it has nothing to do with this. I could get fired over this.
You told me it was fine before, don't you remember? You said I could call your company to check your project, business trips, and overtime. You know, your boss even apologized to me after he heard what happened. He was so confused when I asked about your week-long business trip, and he said you were never sent on any business trips. He also said he was sorry he hadn't supervised you and Macy more closely.
Oh my God, you talked to my boss? And he knows about Macy and the affair too? How the heck am I going to be able to show my face again at work next week? How am I going to be able to face my boss?
That's your problem. You were the one who told me to anyways. Didn't you think it through at all? Of course, if I called your boss and asked about your overtime and business trips, they would be confused. That's what you get for making moves on women in your own company. Workplace affairs never end well, you know. Well then, now that we have that sorted, how about going to court? Will you do it?
Geez, well, I guess now that my company already knows everything about this, I can't do anything about it. I'll go. I'll just pay whatever I need to with no complaint, since you've backed me into a corner like this. I hope you're happy.
Okay, that sounds good. Making it easier for yourself is a smart choice. You should start getting yourself set up with a lawyer. I think you'll need a lot of legal advice after all.
Okay, I will, God. I hope it's not expensive.
Oh, it will be, and you'll be paying for my lawyer as well, just so you know.
That's not fair.
Oh, poor Ken.
You know what? I was just wondering something. Are you still absolutely sure that you want a divorce?
You're really asking that right now? I already told you multiple times you're not going to change my mind. I can't forgive you for this. I thought you understood, but I've also been taking screenshots of your messages proving your affair just in case, so I can get this divorce filed even if you don't agree.
Whatever, forget it. I'm not going to try and convince you. It was my fault for even marrying you in the first place. Now I can see what a huge mistake it was.
You really do always see yourself as the victim, huh? You do realize that you're the problem here. Everyone would agree. Nobody agrees with the cheater. Oh, by the way, you haven't noticed anything yet, so I want to point something out to you.
Huh? What else are you talking about now? I thought we already talked about everything we needed to. What else could you possibly have to tell me?
Take a look at the chat screen you've been using. This isn't your couple chat. This is your family's group chat.
What? Oh my God, are you serious? Why would you do that? So my parents have been reading all of this the entire time? They're going to kill me.
Yeah, your parents have been here the whole time. I'm surprised you never noticed. They can see everything that we've been talking about up to now, so they know all about your affair and the divorce. I guess that goes to show this kind of thing never ends well.
Oh my god, my life is over. What am I gonna do?
In the end, Ken was fired from his company. After reading about his affair and divorce, his parents also disowned him. He never ended up marrying his beloved Macy either. They broke up shortly before the court proceedings began. It seemed like after our divorce, things just kept getting worse and worse for Ken. On the other hand, after I sent those messages, I moved out of our house and into my own place. Once our divorce was finalized, I got a great new job, and at the moment, I am very happy living as a single woman. Even so, Ken still managed to be a thorn in my side sometimes. He lied and denied things in court during the divorce, which was always difficult. Back before our divorce was settled, sometimes I worried about whether it was really possible. However, thanks to Ken being shamelessly rude and foolish in court, everything went smoothly in my favor. Macy's husband is also currently suing Ken for ruining his marriage as well. Last I talked to him, he's very relieved to have Macy out of his life as well. The both of us have been able to start over, almost with what seems like a new life. In a way, this new life is like a victory for both of us, even though it was difficult for a while. Those who cheat will always lose, and the other party will always end up happy in the end. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press the like button. See you next time!